I have acquired one thing, and that thing is water. Because I forgot that this is one of those games that I have to completely read from start to finish, non-stop, and that's like an hour and a half of me talking. Oh boy, I hope I don't die. I did used to die a whole lot when we did the first game. Hopefully this time I will be fine. But we'll see. Aren't you glad I reminded you? Yes, I am, actually. I'm very glad that you reminded me. Because, again, I would have died. Also, do let me know if my voice is a little bit too loud or whatever. Because, yeah, you know, that's how it be. How are we doing today? My internet is very fucky, so we have lost our music right now. Oh, there it is. But yeah, how are we doing today? It is Monday, and I hate Mondays. Your internet sucks too. That's fine. We can be twinsies, I suppose. Delivery food. Oh. Special occasion. Okay, but you have to order exactly what I tell you to order. You have to order chicken wings because I just really am craving chicken wings. So you have to order those. Anyway, let's just fucking start it. Hopefully, there we go. Hopefully, this works just fine. I am still using the same background as before because I am lazy. Let me see if I actually have audio because I left this open so that I would have audio. Let's see. Yay! Excellent. Okay. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. I barely remember more or less what happened last time in the last game. I do remember that Edgeworth is the best husband in the history of husbands. So, shut up. Alright. What's gonna happen here? You don't. Castle fucking Mania? How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Cock and ball torture. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Okay. Oh, now we have actual art. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial and it starts anyway. Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. What? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, kid. I know that this game is fucking insane, but that's an intro. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Wait. The first time we get to wonder how the fuck did Phoenix Wright survive that? So you mean that something actually did happen to him? I'm not insane? What's happening here? Okay. Some names from the initial investigation into Gregory Edgeworth's death and what happened in Turnabout Goodbyes. Okay. You'll see. Smiley face. Okay, I'm glad you guys are having fun, I guess. Ow, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in here? Good morning. Ah! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. What's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? Oh, he's hungover. My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh, wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. But what are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? I'm a lawyer? Oh no. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You! The one and only Phoenix Wright came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry, I'm just super fucking hungover. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm... Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh no, he really is an amnesiac. The trial will begin shortly. Will the senator and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From our conversation, I can safely say that I'm probably a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please! Tell me when this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh boy. September 8th. Why do all the games that I play take place in September? Do you remember that's the dates of Parasite Eve 2? It always comes back to Parasite Eve. September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Oh, good to see you again. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggey Bride? Maggey Bride. Beard. Maggey Beard. Like a magpie. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? Guess not. Now then, are you ready? No. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of, The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I did. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, it's this guy again. As I'm sure you're all aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. You wanna know something funny I just thought of? I have no memories. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I am. And they are just thrusting me into the world to pick it up piece by piece, contextually. I'm playing Disco Elysium again. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since the last time.
Why am I doing this voice? Anyway, can I see the court record? It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how I got here. Oh. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/6, that's the September 6th, I think? That's how you do dates, right? At 6:28 p.m. Caused broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses, evidence. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted glasses were found nearby. Okay. What about the profile? Maggey Beard. My client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince. The victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant. Winston Payne. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Okay. I'm done fucking around. What did I learn?
I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay. Who are you again? Please bring Detective Dick Gumshoe, yes, to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Gumshoe! Hi! Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the present, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, he works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. Wow. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches of the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, the autopsy report, correct? I read that! I did my homework! Why do I not remember getting a copy? Phoenix just read it! I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is initially well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed that time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall that yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. I just did. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by touching the court record button. The court record button? You really know what you're talking about, huh? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. You always do this, right? You always end up talking to the people you're representing and they end up helping you. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. Done. What was it again? Court record button? Then. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? God, I wanna say something stupid so bad. Am I gonna die if I do it? Or am I free to be stupid just because it's literally the very first, the tutorial basically? Can I be stupid? The biggest questions in video game history. Also, fuck man, I'm gonna need some water soon. Actually, I'm gonna drink water. Everybody drink water. We're drinking water today. Together. Free to be stupid. Alright, a wallet. I'm pretty sure it was a wallet. It is a court of law. You can't just make wild guesses. Agreed. They're right, Mr. Wright. You have to check the court record before you answer. If you don't, your client may end up with a guilty... Client? You do realize that's you, right? I will ask you one more time. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? They're not gonna say anything funny, so fuck it, glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed the criminal's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. Hear about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor. I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Oh shit. Here we go again. Let me just cough into my microphone. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his state, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground when he landed. Are you serious? We're doing this again. Maggey. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggey, there. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see the name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into the evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure. But what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces into what? Human can opener! I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. Which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Don't be mean. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why, when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Wait, do you mean to tell me that he forgot his husband? Phoenix forgot his husband. Oh no. Tragedy. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. Press! Can I scream again? About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames looks kinda like the ones that she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Press! Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out of any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves these glasses are my client. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. Why do I have... what? Oh wait, I can actually scream still. Hold it! Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. He managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Hold it! The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... was the name that of my client? Phoenix? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggey, sir. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Oh my god, hold it! I'm so happy it works still. You had to say it. You had to say it, didn't you? You made it wrong. You fucked it. Hold it! Oh, it works now. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggey. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't harm me! I know the picture says Maggey, but... hold on, is her name actually Maggey? Maggey! Her name is Maggey, not Maggey. Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. Better check the court record again. This piece of evidence with the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit. The defendant's name, Maggey, sir. Cell phone. Does this work? Objection! Objection! Oh! The first trial always makes me feel smart, and then I feel stupid at the end. Let me enjoy myself for a moment. Well, what is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. I'm gonna prove that you have dyslexia. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Well, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggey Beard. I think someone needs to check the court record. Ooh. What? It says right here that it's Maggey Beard. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggey. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggey. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe? Please testify for the court that the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Cross-examine these nuts! Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. What? The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. I'm sorry, I keep pronouncing it Maggey, but that's because that's a fruit here. It's a... Well, no, it's not a fruit, but yes, it's a fruit. I get it confused with mamey. Mamey, Maggey, they are very similar, but I'm just gonna keep calling her Maggey because it rolls off the tongue. It was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Huh. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright. What you got? I don't care, hold it! Hold it! Oh my god, hold it! Why do you take away my comedic timing? Hold it! Hold it! This always happens. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really, anyway. Oh. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Hold it! Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? You know, the way that Gumshoe is making it sound, well, it's talking about it, it's making it sound like Gumshoe was in love with her, or something like that. No, were you in love with Dustin? Gumshoe? The plot thickens. What? You saying a guy's gonna marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a way to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. He was in love with Prince. Hold it! The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. Since Maggey's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. Hold it! You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss and I've gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give us a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me if someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from battering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. No, he has a crush on the dead guy. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. It was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. Hold it! Over 2 months ago? Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, Press! Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she went out to buy a glove over 2 months ago? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. Custom made. It was custom made. But the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is... Your Honor, I really don't see how this custom-made glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this custom-made glove is really relevant to this case? Of course it's relevant! I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great! Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from them, even the most tight-lipped people. Human can opener! Tequila fucking sunset! Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about this matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. This is a fucking bundle of bananas. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove added to the court record. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. Fucking tell me I'm your lawyer! I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Let me examine the banana. A birthday present from Maggey to the victim. It was custom made. Can I look at it? I can't look at it. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Hold on. Is this the right hand? This is the right hand. So if he was dead, someone took the glove? Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggey really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Alright. We first looked into the handwriting, sir. Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. That's exactly what I'm saying. Right hand? It's probably not what you think. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. The right hand. The glove. Oh, I'm back in business, baby. Tequila fucking sunset. I don't give a shit. Hold it! But can you really determine the handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Heh, that's why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? I couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Hold it! So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it. I have to say, these remakes of this song or whatever, I don't like it. I'm sure it will grow on me, but it feels a little bit too Christmassy. I don't know if what I mean stands or whatever, but it feels like a Christmas song. In the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me either. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway! Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. Scientific investigation is good in this country, he says, while ignoring the fact that they couldn't match the victim's handwriting to any previous documents he may have written in on the same police office he works in. Yeah. Check the victim's pointer finger. Hold it! I have to drink water, Gumshoe. His pointer finger. Oh, you know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Hold it! Hold it! I know that it's the last one that we have to actually press on. The one that says it's his right hand. But I want to see what he has to say for all of this. And what does that prove? Well, it proves he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. There's more. Key points. The defendant is. Oh yeah, you're putting them on the up to speed. All right. There was also scratches of the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Hold it. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. This is incredible. Sure is, that's the power of scientific investigation. Oh my god, Gumshoe! They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. You don't know what law is. Shut up, Phoenix. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Hold it! Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. Wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter it with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that it would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Present? What about it? Just looking at the handwriting. Don't care. Keep going. Da-da-da-da-da. The skin. Right hand. Alright. What about this? I don't give a shit. Objection! Objection! Oh, the music stopped. I'm right. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at these bananas. That's the bananas, right? Could you tell the court what is special about these bananas? What's special? Never really thought about it, but they're really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Oh, that's the left hand? That's the left hand? I thought it was the right hand. Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. Oh wait, it is... What? Am I just absolutely fucking stupid, or how does baseball work? I think it's baseball. Yeah, I don't know how baseball works. You tell me that the right hand and your dominant hand is the one you're throwing with. Oh. Oh yeah, you don't throw with the glove hand. That's stupid. That would be very stupid. Although it would be very funny. That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove like for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah! I mean, I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggey could not have been the victim. Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggey is... No. It's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I almost feel like I could breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. But if you can't catch the killer, then we're gonna send her to jail anyway. And kill her. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggey, but... No, not yet. I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. But what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? If you would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Oh, of course, it's never easy. And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. God damn it, Tequila Sunset. Oh, holy shit, hold on a second. My dudes, it is raining right now. Wow, I hadn't expected that today. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Alicia! I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? Sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggey kick should be all you need. No, I think I'll pass on this one. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. Really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. Huh? This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me. Start talking about the case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? Can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me! This might be very important! Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep! Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. You can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggey. I'm not calling her Maggey anymore. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? Me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with this murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah, you were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in on the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess. Supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggey. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Huh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the fuck is this, a list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to find out some dirt. It looks like these guys were up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Phoenix should be allowed to curse as a treat. Don't worry, I'll let him curse. Every time I see a heck, I'm gonna say fuck. Names list added to the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Okay, first of all... It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artist group? And you're not gonna let me see it? Okay. Don't look at me! Where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Why are you asking that? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggey found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful or old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright, this is over. Please bring the film. Oh, oops! Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck! Yes, I have all the pieces now. More or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't! Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Oh, Maya. I'm so sorry. I take it back. If any character will curse, it's Apollo. Phoenix can't say fuck, chooses not to. Apollo curses like a sailor. No, Phoenix can't say fuck, chooses not to, and if you startle him enough, he will say fuck. The word shit, however, is free real estate and everyone can say it. Also take a sip of water, everyone. Oh shit, I didn't read it. The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient. There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. Prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Who is this? Oh, it's Mr. Emo Guy. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student just as if that I'm able, even if my life in the opposite the top guide, according to all laws of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh? Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can give you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. For I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with my mummy. If you must know, Anyway, please testify to this court that you saw during the walk to the park. You said it again, taking a walk. You know, what you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. This guy is very bait is the thing. Look at the bottom eyelashes. Yes. So far I like him. There's something about him that rubs me the wrong way. He feels like... Let's see here. He feels like the type of guy who you scream, LGBT community get behind me, and he gets behind you. and then makes sure, absolutely sure, that you get shot. That's how he feels. What I saw that day, okay. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. Banana? What about the glasses? That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you just hear what you said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Also, fucking hell, the rain sure is coming down. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggey? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Alright, Mr. Fucker. Give me a second, please. Alright, sorry. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. Hold it! So, you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That's very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. No-name? Trashy? I don't even remember what I graduated from. Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little shit. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Please give me a moment. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I don't remember the time all that well, but I believe it was past 6 p.m. Hold it! How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. What should I do now? Press him! Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Did you know what a clock is? It's the thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Does it actually say? It does say 6 p.m. I think. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of utter nonsense. I've been kismet by and chained by a time, and what I watch. What a ridiculous notion. People should live freely without constraints. That's how it should be. Yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case... Hold on. He died at 6:28. But the photo says 6 p.m. No? Who the fuck took the photo? All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Hold it! And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle is the police officer's cheap, low-quality shoes. And I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Should that say they have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick. Do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Hold it! Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Stop doing that! Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that you, Mr. Wright, not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Hold it! Hold it! You're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse me with your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, but you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. Hold it! The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggey never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. No, it was the fucking glove! That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing, and it was something else? If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow know he's lying, show he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Yeah. Bananas, bananas. Give me the bananas. Yeah, bananas. Bananas! Bananas! Show him the bananas. Objection! Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw. Right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. That's where you'd be wrong. But, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas. Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What were you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. I literally said they were bananas. I literally said that myself. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who run the Galileo for a couple of seconds, and there's other possibilities. Here in the end, we find out what the fact the hookup is not us. However, we're not far. They can sort of rule it out, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. You're both 20/25. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who direct the Joan of Arc. This is courageous, horrible, right? Because she didn't do anything wrong. She was still gross, but it boils down to you were not able... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by... cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Fuck, I need water. I started to remember why his attorney kind of kills me. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands as they showed up within 10 minutes. 10 minutes? So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand, like, what? Oh, that girl is a murderer! You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Oh boy, okay. Let's see. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Hold it! She ran away, just like that. Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like a guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Did I tell you that when I was doing those drawings of California characters as Ace Attorney characters, I was gonna draw Celis in Clavier's clothes, but with this guy's expressions? Oh, that's a good one though. You should do it. The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is a culprit. That is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of it? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Hold it! Immediately? As in immediately? I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... That's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that in your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. What, do you mean this? 6:28? The fact that he died at 6:28? He didn't really do anything immediately, did he? Huh? It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Hold it! How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school? Oh my god, why are you like this? Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Hold it! So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at the time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary in this testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. You're on the upper path, blah blah blah. Then I immediately called the police station to report the crime. 6:45 p.m. when I made a call. I wonder... Objection! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap there. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 50 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington? Yeah? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. I mean... Spit it out! I was searching for a phone booth. Phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions. As if you're trying to open all the layers of a matryoshka doll. You must think you're something special. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable, you lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you dare enough if you just have specialized analysis my quick? I don't think plain simple can understand. Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second, he lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggey found? There's no way! Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question! Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. Here, see, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's had his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in the call was caused by his search for a phone booth. But there's one literally right there! Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense. I don't believe that there was ever any further witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Hi, Impa, you're smelling the microphone. Yeah, it's this one. Take that! It's quite simple, actually. Just take a look at this. At the crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh! Order! But what does reporting the crime a little late have to prove for you? Yeah. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, it's very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggey said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill her for it. Kill him. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But he wasn't looking for his cell phone. Was he looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea, maybe. Just keep bluffing, man. There is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Let's see. Maggey found this in the park. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted glances were found nearby. The victim fell from the walking path above. Oh, he was writing that, wasn't he? He wrote that, but I'm not sure that actually proves this. He needs his business card. Hand wrote my cell phone number on the back. A list of con artists that their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggey found. Is he a con artist? I'm pretty sure he's a con artist. Here's the problem. It could either be that the Phoenix's business call, because he made a call afterwards, and then you prove that he made a call by going into the names list because Phoenix's number should be there. But also, it's possible that the cell phone itself is part of it because he may have been looking for the phone. But also, his glasses were shattered, so... This is one game where I don't like to save states, so I'm just gonna... Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Take that! Take that! Oh, take that! Take that! Take that! Oh my god. Take that! Take that! Take that! I don't think it was a cell phone. Then what was it? Because it's not letting me do it. Oh, I need some water. My throat. Here's the thing. 15 minutes to not call the police. Either because the phone, he was looking for it, or because he was actually just writing the name. The phone booth was there, so even if he was missing the cell phone, he could have used the phone booth. Yeah. So in those 15 minutes, he could probably have written the name, or he could have called. Like, he could have either called Phoenix, because we know that he called him. And also, Phoenix's business card literally only exists because it has his cell phone number on the back. Fuck it. Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! Oh my god, what are you doing? Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! Fucking hell. Fine! I'll do it in the boring way. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps? That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then. But before you do, you will be penalized. Ouch. At least they don't penalize you as badly. Here's the thing, he definitely wrote that. He heard the name Maggey and thought it was written with an IE. Ow, my fucking neck hurts a lot. Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! Wow. Why is this fucking sucking? Perhaps blah 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 blah. It's a rather open-ended question, so I am just suffering here. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? His glasses? The victim fell from the walking path above. Birthday present. Business card. Okay, car. Take that! Take that! Take that! Why? I am just burning through all of my opportunities here. Maybe it was because of Phoenix's business card. Take that! Take that! Blah 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 blah. I am not being smart. At all. His glasses, maybe? Take that! Are you fucking serious? Mr. Wellington? What? Don't do that. You almost maybe have a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Ah! I believe the court all heard what you had just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess to confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses, and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. But, Mr. Wright, are you indicated that the witness as the real murderer? Of course, this is precisely what I am doing. Oh, that hurt my throat. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out his cell phone was the key to this case after all. How? Anyway, now it's our chance to dip six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. It's so exciting watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being a murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggey? Yeah, even an idiot like that, you can read that, right? But we already know this is not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggey, and the victim was left-handed. So basically, you are saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggey? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know it's Mr. Bryant before this trial. Weird. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggey's name beforehand? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggey. Now, will the defense please present this case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Because of this, right? Because it's below. He could have been under there. Wait. Maggey found this in the park. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Could this be why? Take that! Take that! Take that! Why aren't you taking that? Take that! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggey Beard picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggey. That was when you learned that her name was Maggey. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggey, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggey. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Oh! Order, order! But, Your Honor, the witness had no motive. And your point is? It is very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. List of con artists! Take that! Take that! Take that! Please let me say take that! 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 Take it! Take it! Take that! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? List? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked to pull those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. And the names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were in your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're one of those cops-rated con artists, Maurice. It's genius that it's strong. Gotta. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. Do you think any of you can know what it's like to be a refined mind like me? Your Honor, this is a just battering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't it obvious? The witness is looking into the group. A member! Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! Oh, I need some water. I'm already like halfway through the bottle. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! It does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, could you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor? What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is an unjust badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. But please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Wellington had to do was meet Mr. Beard and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this point? Think about it logically, then it makes sense. But maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if you think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, then, Mr. Wright? What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Oh, shit. Oh, I don't want to fuck it up. Baseball glove? Maggey found this in the park. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Business card. Phoenix's business card is a good option here, but also maybe it was the bananas. You want a hint? Yes, because what the fuck? Literally all that's coming to me is the bananas. So... I do think maybe it was the bananas, or even then, just Phoenix's card. Maybe she was carrying it? Oh Jesus, I have to sneeze so bad. And I don't anymore. You know when you have a sneeze in your nose? What kind of person would make a criminal panic want to take them out? A police officer, obviously, but how are you gonna prove the fact that he was a police officer? Unless you go into the profiles. Take that? Take that! Why won't you take that? Ugh. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. So you mean to tell me that this time around I can actually present people as evidence? That's good to know. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a checkup on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in a uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Oh, that guy is really creeping me out. Oh, you've been waiting around talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious gun group that, they're all on that phone. But who's to say that your phone is really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. Phone that I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can be sure that it's mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. You do seem to have a problem on your hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! Is this bad? I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. His cell phone. It has to be something I've overlooked. It's got to be. Maybe? Phone store numbers? This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in his memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Oh, fuck. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about the phone numbers are stored in it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Fingerprints. I got it! We should check our fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on the phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggey, you wiped it off! I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Ah, he's made a complete recovery! How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all my numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hmm? Oh my... Now I remember. Uh-oh. Ruro. Oh, they swapped phones. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Bonk. So that's one. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Call your own number. He swapped them. Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation in that ultra-fancy restaurant on that upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Object! Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. If he questions the witness with any more of his badgering, he will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client and for you. You fully understand? Yes, I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, that the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Let's see. Business card. Hound wrote his cell phone number on the back. I keep thinking it's this, so fuck it. Take that! Take that! Take that! Why is it not taking that? Oh shit! Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card. Wait, what am I doing? This is the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card. That is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is in the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call his number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? I want to see this. Written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for that what it is. Awful idiotic stupid things too. Why? What? Why is my phone? What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, 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 it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. Oh, in fact, that's a Steel Samurai theme. I know, I was gonna comment on it, but I wanted to keep reading. Ugh. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. And then someone died in the court. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives with on his pride and his self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist's group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make any rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Ah, he was arrested and was taken away, Your Honor. No biggie. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggey Bird, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank God, because my throat is starting to kill me. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby 1. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? Couldn't have been that bad, could it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! MILFs are fine! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault! Dustin, Seth, your head being all messed up. Oh well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. And then she got isekai'd. Ah, what a horrible day. Gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fussy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. That moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. Cole. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. So many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me? Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick! Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since she came back into my life. Oh yeah, because she left. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end! Reunion and Turnabout. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, I need to save yes. Holy shit, that was long. And I am starving, actually. Ugh. But it feels good to be back into this. Definitely. My throat is killing me right now, though. So, I need to rest, and I need to get some food because I'm starving. But, hey, that was actually kind of fun. I like the fact that you can now present actual people as evidence. I thought maybe that would be something that you had to do, like at the back of my mind, but it didn't really click until they actually told me to. But yeah, I'm sure this game is gonna be really bullshit as well. Full of cases that are gonna make me angry. But, well, here we are. We are going to start this, and hopefully I will enjoy myself just as much as I did with the first one. What about, the other one, the Turnabout that you didn't complete? The Rise from the Ashes? Well, I'm not gonna do it. I might do it eventually, but I don't really want to. I still resent that case for being so fucking long. But, yeah. Thank you all for coming, and, let's do more tomorrow. We're doing episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout tomorrow. I have to get my throat used to this again. Disco Elysium was very kind to me in that it didn't make me talk that much. But here, it's all different. So, thank you all for coming. Have a lovely evening or whatever time it is, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.